Tim battles his family in Detective Comics issue 967. In the Batcave, Bruce replays Tim Drake's death over and over until a worried Alfred reminds him he needs sleep and will drug him if it comes to that. Bruce says that he needs to get answers for what happened, and he suspects that something or someone wanted to make it sure that he wouldn't think Tim was taken. While Bruce says that Tim would know he would be looking for him, Alfred alerts Bruce to Tim Drake's distress beacon and its sudden appearance in Gotham. Speeding to the beacon's location, Batman finds Tim's costume, while the unconscious boy is taken to a nearby hospital. Heading to the hospital, Bruce ditches his Batman costume and heads to Tim's room. The weakened Tim says that he didn't come back alone and that they need to find Batwoman and prepare. Elsewhere, Kate is having coffee with Bet, who wants to get in on Kate's Bat-themed escapades as the hero Flamebird. Kate is called away on Bat family business, and heading to the Belfry, she is met by the others and the returned Tim. Tim begins the meeting saying that there is a killer future version of himself on the loose in Gotham, and he is here to try and kill Batwoman in order to prevent the future where Tim Drake has to become Batman. Tim stops the meeting to wait for Spoiler, who meanwhile heads back to her hideout, where she gets alerted to the targeted terrorist attacks around the world that Superman is attempting to stop. The older Tim arrives, saying that he is sorry for not listening to her before disappearing again into the darkness. Back at the Belfry, Tim puts Kate in one of the cells for her own protection, so that the older Tim has to come to them. While Tim sets up the team as a shield for both Kate and the Belfry, Luke says he wants to talk to Tim after everything is over, since he would like to have a conversation with someone with the same mind as his. Luke says that he might be able to track the temporal energy the older Tim has. Meeting Batman, Bruce tells Tim that the older Tim is probably reveling in the fact that he is in a world where everything went differently and didn't turn dark like his. Tim mentions that he was told about someone named Connor, but he doesn't know why he should know that name. Batman asks him where he would go if the world was different but very much the same. At Wayne Manor, the older Tim confronts Alfred, who is happy to see him alive, although he never thought Tim would bear the weight of the cowl. Tim asks him if there was something terrible that could be done that would free him from becoming Batman should he do it. Before Alfred can actually give him an answer, Nightwing, Red Hood and Damian arrive, preparing for a fight with the future Batman, who tells that none of them measured up for the role of the Batman. As Alfred heads to the Batcave to alert the others, Bruce and Tim arrive, finding the others beaten by the older Tim, who reveals that he came to the Batcave to activate a program that he himself used to create the future he is from. The others ask Bruce what he's talking about as Tim activates Brother Eye. Detective Comics issue 967 up the stakes as the older and jaded Tim Drake activates one of Batman's most dangerous weapons to combat his own family. I really like that they are pushing the fact that doing one terrible thing could lead to the whole future changing, and maybe changing for the better, and whether doing something like that is worth it in the long run. It's kind of testing these characters' ideologies a lot and could lead to some great tension between the Bat family. It's very similar to what's happening over in Action Comics in the Oz Effect at the moment, where they're also getting their ideologies tested and the family sort of being ripped apart from the inside. So it's pretty cool that out of this one small event, one Mr. Oz, that they got two similar stories but tackled in greatly different ways. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.